Hello everyone. Today let us discuss about kinematic equations for uniformly accelerated motion. We have previously discussed about these equations using analytical method, but today let us discuss them using graphical method. So let us start our discussion. We have mainly three kinematic equations. For them, what are the variables? Let us discuss them once. For uniformly accelerated motion, we have we have to derive some simple equations. Those equations, they use the variables displacement, which we use the notation S, time taken t, initial velocity u, final velocity v, and acceleration a. And we have mainly three kinematic equations. Mainly we have three kinematic equations. Those are in V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So these are the main things which we are using. V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Now we will derive them using graphical method. Now let us start one by one. In all those discussions, what we are using the variables are S, T, U, V, and A. S, V, U, A, and T. These are the variables which we are using. So let us start with our discussion. Consider an object moving with constant acceleration along positive x-axis. As I told you earlier, u is equal to velocity of the object at an instant t is equal to 0. That means starting velocity, initial velocity is equal to u. And after a time t, the velocity of the object is small t. After a time t, velocity of the object after a time t, that is small t, is equal to u. V. U is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity. And E is equal to uniform acceleration. And S is equal to distance traveled in time t. And T is equal to time of traveling. And these are the variables which we will be using in this present discussion. Let us take the first kinematic equation, which is V is equal to U plus AT. The first kinematic equation is V is equal to U plus AT. So for that, let us take this graph. In this graph, you can see on x-axis, we have taken time, and on y-axis, we have taken velocity. O is the origin of after a time t. After a time t, it reaches to the position B. Initially at 0 time, it was at A. Initially at 0 time, that means starting, it was at A. After a time t, the object reached the position B. So AB is the graph. AB is the graph. At the starting position, initial velocity is u. After a time t, when it reached the point B, its final velocity is v. So now let us take OA as u and BD as v. BD as v. We know that acceleration is equal to slope of the velocity time graph AB. Acceleration is equal to slope of the velocity time graph AB. That is, A is equal to slope of AB. Slope means all of you know that y segment by x segment. Y segment is equal to BC here and x segment is AC. Therefore, slope is equal to BC by AC. But from the figure you can show that AO is equal to A sorry AC is equal to OD. AC is equal to OD, that is equal to small t. Similarly, you can show BC. This is BC. BC is equal to V minus U. BC is equal to BD minus CD. BD minus CD, that is V minus U. Therefore, let us take A is equal to BC means BD minus CD and AC means OD, that is BC means V, CD means U, OD means T, that is V minus U by T. Therefore, V minus U is equal to AT, or V is equal to U plus AT. This is our first kinematic equation. So this is our first kinematic equation. So finally, what we have proved today, the first kinematic equation, V is equal to U plus AT. Let us start with the second kinematic equation. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So let us start with the second kinematic equation. That is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. In this above VT graph, AO is equal to, you can see here clearly, AO is equal to CD, that is equal to U, that is initial velocity. And then BD from here to here, BD from B to D, it is equal to V, that is final velocity. And BC is equal to V minus U, that is the change in velocity. And let A be the uniform acceleration, X be the displacement of the body. We have displacement is equal to area under the VT curve. We have studied in our theory the displacement is equal to area under the VT graph. That is A, this one, this is our VT graph. So from this graph, you can say that AB is our VT graph. Under that, whatever the area is there, this is complete area. This complete area, if you calculate, it gives the displacement. That is by graphical method. But this area consists of two parts, one rectangle and one triangle. You can see here, one rectangle and one triangle. The rectangle is OACD, rectangle is OACD, and the triangle is ABC, and the triangle is ABC. If we can find the area of this rectangle and the area of the triangle and add both of them, we will get the displacement. So let us calculate now the area of the rectangle, that is OA into OD, OA into OD plus area of the triangle half AC into BC, half AC into BC. Now OA means, you can see from the figure, OA means U, OD means T plus half triangle. The height of the triangle, uh, that is this we are taking as T, that is AC we are taking as T, and then and the base like BC, that is V minus U. AC is equal to OD is equal to T. AC is equal to OD is equal to T. And BC from the figure you can clearly see V minus U. So therefore we have substituted AC is equal to T and BC is equal to V minus U in here. Therefore, the area of the rectangle is UT and then half T V minus U. But V minus U is equal to AT from the previous equation. That is previous kinematic equation, V minus U is equal to AT. Therefore, in place of V minus U, we will substitute AT. Therefore, we will get UT plus half AT square. UT plus half AT square. So finally, we have derived the second kinematic equation, the second kinematic equation, x is equal to ut plus half at square, or you can also say s is equal to ut plus half at square. S or x both are same, that is nothing but displacement. Therefore, S is equal to ut plus half at square. You need not do anything here. Just under the graph, whatever the area is there, you have to calculate the area. Then finally, you will get the displacement. This is very simple method. That is just to take the area of the rectangle and area of the triangle, add both of them. And finally, you will get the second kinematic equation, S is equal to ut plus half at square. Let us come to the third kinematic equation, that is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. Same notations we are following. So we can see here AO is equal to DC is equal to initial velocity, that is u. BD is equal to final velocity, which is equal to v. BC is equal to v minus u, that is the change in velocity in the time interval t, and A is the uniform acceleration. Let us take first distance traveled by the object in time t. Just now in the previous equation also we have seen that displacement or distance, whatever it is given by the area under the graph. Area under the graph is AB. Area under the graph means area of this complete trapezium. In the previous case, we have taken it as two parts. Presently, for our convenience, we will take it as a trapezium. So, the area of this trapezium, OABD, that is OABD, will give us the displacement. The formula for, sorry, it has gone to the next slide. Let's come back. Yes, the formula for the trapezium, area of the trapezium is a plus b by 2 into h. A plus b, a is small a plus small b by 2. That is two sides of the trapezium. H is the height of the trapezium divided by 2. In this case, for this trapezium OABD, that is OA is one side and BD is another side. Height is this one, either AC, that is also equal to OD. Therefore, you can write OA plus BD, that is OA plus BD divided by 2 into height. You can take AC, or that is nothing but equal to OD. So OD we have taken OA plus BD by 2 into OD. So let it be equation number 1. This is the displacement. So now let's go for the next slide and see. Acceleration is given by slope of the VT graph. This is our VT graph. So slope of the VT graph gives the acceleration. Acceleration means y segment by x segment. Y segment is BC, x segment is AC. Therefore, BC by AC. But BC is equal to BD minus CD. So, BD minus CD by OD. BD minus CD by OD. Because AC is equal to OD is equal to T, AC is equal to OD is equal to T, we can write again A is equal to BD minus CD by OD, because AC is equal to OD. Therefore, in place of AC, we can write OD. BD minus CD by OD, let it be equation number 2. Therefore, from this equation 2, you can send OD left side, bring A right side. You can write OD is equal to BD minus CD by A. Let it be equation number 3. Let's go back to our first equation. The first equation is S is equal to OA plus BD by 2 into OD. OA plus BD by 2 into OD. In this equation, we will substitute this OD value. We will substitute this equation 3, that is OD value. Therefore, substituting equation 3 in 1, we get OA plus BD by 2 into BD minus CD by A. BD minus CD by A. Then we can write it as BD plus OA, then BD minus CD by 2A. In the denominator, we have 2 and A. That is 2A we can write here. But we know OA is equal to CD. OA is equal to CD. Therefore, in place of this OA, we will replace with CD. We will replace with CD. Therefore, BD plus CD into BD minus CD divided by 2A. BD, you all know, it is V. CD, that is U. Therefore, you can write V plus U into V minus U by 2A. V plus U into V minus U by 2A. We all know BD is equal to final velocity V, CD is equal to initial velocity U. Therefore, this is like A plus B into A minus B, that is A square minus B square. So you can write it as V square minus U square by 2A. Send 2A to the left side. 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. Or you can also say that V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So this is our third kinematic equation. The third kinematic equation, that is V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So these three equations we have proved using graphical methods. We have proved using graphical methods. So it is very simple and easy method because we did not struggle much with these equations. So with this, we have completed all our three kinematic equations using graphical method. In the previous video, we have seen proving all these equations using analytical method. But here we have proved them using graphical method. So we will meet with next with some other topic, that is we will meet with the fourth chapter, that is motion in a plane, with derivations of projectile motion and related topics in the next video. Until then, bye. God bless you all. Thank you for watching this video. We will meet again. Until then, bye. God bless you all.